Hey everybody, it's John James Hale here again, and I'm pretty excited about this one here. This is the new WWE Elite WCW Hall of Fame ring with the special Dusty Rhodes figure. As you see on the package here, it has Dusty throwing Ric Flair around. It is a Target exclusive. It does come with the ring and the one figure of Dusty Rhodes. He does come with the World Heavyweight Championship belt. This Dusty Rhodes makes me happy, because they've released one before in his polka dot outfit. But when I think about some of my favorite wrestling moments, it was always in the early 80s, when you had the NWA kind of slowly merging into WCW, and the wrestling just had that look to it where it was not a lot of pyro, not a lot of lighting. It was really gritty. Looked like these guys were going in there to really battle each other. And Dusty Rhodes, though not one of my favorite wrestlers, he definitely was one of the best baby faces at the time. I'll never forget when the Road Warriors dug a spike into his eye, or his feud with the Four Horsemen, or when he won the title, which this kind of looks like his outfit maybe from Starrcade. I think it was the second one when he beat Flair for the belt. And it kind of makes me happy. It's something I never thought we'd get. I never thought we'd get any WCW figures. Hell, we just got Magnum TA is coming out, and he looks amazing, which he was, of course, close partners with Dusty Rhodes here. And I doubt Mattel ever looks at any of these, but we could definitely use a Nikita Koloff to go for a cool feud, and maybe a one-man gang would be a great figure to get. We are getting some amazing figures from Mattel when it comes with these WWE figures, and they're great. And I just started collecting these guys a little while ago, and I'm blown away by them. And here is the back of the box. Again, it shows Dusty delivering that bionic elbow to a very happy to take it Ric Flair. Pretty basic. Not a whole lot going on. Figures cannot perform the moves as shown, so I guess Flair can't really fall over. And Dusty does have his birthmark. So it's a kind of a cool, large package. The only bummer is that I didn't really need another ring. I mean, I guess the WCW ring will be nice to have for display. But I really just wanted the Dusty figure, so I had to search this thing out to pick it up to get Dusty. So give me a second here, and I'll get outside of the box, and maybe we'll build us a wrestling ring. Alright, here's the ring outside of the package here. I'm going to put a little bit of it together right now. I did put the sticker on already because they're always a pain in the butt, but it comes with this one rope section, so you just kind of stick that in and push down till it pops like that. Jeez. And continue doing that with each other corner. It does take a little bit of force. Corner number 3. And corner number 4. I don't know if I'm right or not, but this kind of has that classic Saturday Night's WCW look to it. But once you get those in, the yellow turnbuckle pads here, you just pull the rope through like that. It clicks in with these little bands. And the bottom one as well. Come on, get in there. And we have our bottom rope. Works pretty well. And these aren't as nice as the authentic rings that you can get off of certain websites like Ringside Collectibles or the Toys R Us exclusive, but they're not bad for display and just kind of messing around with. And the last one. Going pretty easy. pretty tight. I'm sure if you're talented enough, you could probably make a little song out of that. But that's the ring. Let's just slide that over here for a second. Hey, bunny. And let's take a look here at Dusty. Let's see if we can get him to stand on his own. Hey, there he is. So, we have a Dusty Rhodes. And here is a close-up of his face. It's not a bad likeness. He's got a little odd expression on his face, almost like he's saying, if you will. You know, good old Dusty. He's got his kind of a little bit longer hairstyle. His cheeks are pretty rounded. He wasn't always the most athletically built of wrestlers, but he did always perform extremely well. I've seen him do drop kicks off the top rope, flying body splashes. He always was trying to push himself. Looks pretty good from the back. Let's see, he does have pretty good head rotation. Was about there. You can kind of not look up and down at all. His shoulders are super tight. But they do come out, and they do go all the way around. There's his bicep swivel, his elbow bends, and he does have a wrist that rotates, as well as hinges. He does have a pretty good ab crunch, which you can see his birthmark right there. He does have one elbow pad on this arm, which is accurate. He did only wear one back then. Looks a little cross-eyed, which is kind of funny. The elbow head does inhibit his elbow from bending a little bit, but you know, he's there to give you that bionic elbow. It does rotate at the waist. And he does have some pretty extensive hip movement right there. Not too bad. And he has an upper thigh rotation. Does have double jointed knees, but the knee pads do get in the way of that a little bit. I love the boots. I always liked Dusty's boots that he wore. They're like cowboy boots with the oh, it even says Rhodes on the side. Very nicely done with the almost Phoenix on him, I think. And he has an upper boot rotation. And his ankles do go down and up. They're pretty tight and very minimal rocking on that foot. Nice tips on the boots though. Boots are well done. Nice line work and everything. So they kind of nailed it on this guy. I do think the prototype's face looked quite a bit better. He looks a little goofy for me. He doesn't want to lean forward very well though to stand. There you go. I'm going to crunch him a little bit. And he also does come with the World Championship title. The belt that Ric Flair held more than anybody. Has some pretty nice details on it. It's got a little bit of raised work on it. You can make out the world heavyweight wrestling champion. Has the crown and the planet. Has a WWE logo up top that it never used to have. And of course the name spot, which is blank, and it does have a couple of side pieces that are really hard to make out what they are. I think there's two grapplers on them. It's hard to see. But that's Dusty Rhodes. He's pretty cool. Makes me happy. I like getting these old school figures. I hope they keep doing them. I hope they make a pretty good variety of them. I'm excited for a lot of them coming out this year and next year. Even the new age and the old age. I mean, you can't get more excited than AJ and Nakamura and Finn Balor, and then you also can get Magnum TA and Dusty Rhodes, and man, there's a ton of them coming out. The new Andre the Giant looks pretty phenomenal. Yeah, overall, I really like this figure. I did pick up Shockmaster, so he'll be coming. His review will be coming up pretty soon. So that's a look at the WWE Elite Dusty Rhodes, like the big DR there. He's got some good weight to him too. I like that. And you can put the belt actually on them if you wish. So that is Dusty. So if you enjoyed this at all, give me a thumbs up. If not, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments though if you are a wrestling fan. What was your favorite era and why? Like, was it the violence? Was it the atmosphere? Was it just the personalities in general? I mean, I still go back into my wrestling DVD collection, which is getting rather out of control at this point in time, and watch a lot of that old, almost smoky barroom like atmosphere that they had, and I just really liked a lot more than the super polished looking stuff that they got nowadays. Except for I am a pretty big fan of New Japan. New Japan looks really good right now. Anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for looking. And again, if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. And I'll see you later.